see all the agents provocateurs and for La République du Cameroon, they don't pick up on that news way. Their own military, it takes 6 picking them where they don't drop their gun. They give themselves from military, say, come on, we don't drop our gun. Normally, when picking they used to drop gun before now, mayors and they take them, chiefs and they take them, they take them. But now, because of what happened with the mayor of Manfi, the government not decide, when person drop gun, mean a military go take them. So this military go take these 6 picking them, and then when they bring them for DDR center, they decide to move them for road, they shoot them. Now, I will play, I just want me my other device charge. I will play some video from the DDR center, make you see some things, some video for June 26. We'll do some analysis with that video. Now, the man where they call himself my country people, we will call the name, we'll not go fear for calling name. He make audio, try to convince people because now a big blow say the DDR center. So because now DDR center be technically dissolved. Technically, it just hang on top of small rope. Now, any claim say, according to the audio, say that the win now why that would talk about DDR center. Of course, the fact say Donald Trump they talk about Al Qaeda or about some kind of thing, not mean I say that they win. It means I say now a little concern way it must be handled. So not be the winning way you the win before they talk about you know. Now, me will get them very clearly, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians. You see that therefore yeah, La République du Cameroon agents and they cry. Now you kill 6. All man know every time on a one man way, it's not there for propaganda. Now why that way you see Cameroon government, they fight any project where I endorse them with all power. So when they say Paul Biya don't die, yes, now which one journalist for the whole social media, it began debunk that news. Now Eric Tato. Now me one I be come out there, I can't debunk the news, say that news now fake. Why I can't debunk news say La République president where the key where people don't die? Of course, because it be a tradition for me, now a culture, for make sure say no matter if you my enemy, the truth should be spoken about you. Another for propaganda. That is why they call me an evidence-based activist and national government, the most credible as far as this revolution be concerned. So we don't report on the 6 DDR fighters, because when they go there, they already be DDR. When they drop their guns, they go military, take them in a very terrible manner. They shoot them for firing squad, they kill them. So they be feasted the news not go leak. But as it is, we will get the news, we publish them. Now this some call my country people, they ask and say, where to be the name for the Amber fighters? Where to be the name for this? Where to be the name for that? Listen, you get the who question, it be answered from general to particular. My analysis, I'm journalism in my field. That is where I am an expert. I mean, I'm a journalist by excellence. So who be involved? Ex-Amber fighters, that's enough identification. Because for all stories, you don't forget names. For all, every cases that they were police, the whole suspects, police, you see, deny for name the suspect. And you say, yes, 5 suspected members of these diseases have been arrested in Equatorial Guinea or this, but the police are not giving information. But so long as the information be credible, say there are 5 gang members or gang or thieves or footballers that have been arrested, that's enough. They can tell that, oh, listen, 5 Chelsea players are undergoing coronavirus screening. Then, for technical reasons, medical reasons, professional reasons, the hospital, if you decide to not name the players, but the genuinity for the news now say 5 Chelsea players will be involved. So the fact that you know just say 5 players are undergoing screening, it be too vague. Now play for which country, for which place. So you must get a particular ingredient for the who factor for journalism. And when I don't identify them as ex-combatant, ex-ambassador fighter, where the identification even before that, say that they get on their way to the DDR center. That is enough. Excellent description. That is professional journalism. So these my country people, man, where I don't know, you don't fail. All of them where Cameroon government hired them, they don't fail for beat one authentic platform, Eric Tato platform, national telegram. Now why that way? Cameroon government don't even hire Ambazonians, so-called Ambazonians. May they can't say, oh, Eric Tato did he need to call them say northern zone of Ambazonia, he call them northwest of Cameroon. Yes. Now why that way Cameroon government they see cry, they bleed them with that aspect where I deny to subscribe for that primitive mentality for some ambassadors. If you say, oh, in Naboya, you can't say not southern zone of Ambazonia. No. Now the reason that we see when I report any news, the world they take them with a serious hand. So the DDR center is finished because I pick on that scope, and then you see how they cry for social media. They try to discredit the news, but they don't succeed because now one man, he pick on the news. The same man will always he report all news firsthand. So with this, you see and say the Cameroon government don't be absolutely all right. Ma check my WhatsApp. Thank you so much. I'm going to send me some information on WhatsApp quickly just now. All right. Okay, thank you. I put them right here. Okay, some person just write me about a cousin where they don't take her for some place, so we'll bring her up very closely. So as at the top, please, if you join, you share. So it sounds say the DDR center it been a disaster. So they so come and contribute make audio. He say, oh, he picking don't talk about them and so on. So they can't talk because they win fatly. Now why they attack DDR center? Listen, I tell this DDR center people the one thing. For the longest time, Eric Tato not get time. I don't even care when I exist because no armor fighter is going there. The one that they go there and the number of soldiers that they defect when they leave Cameroon military, the day times 100. They did all over America, all over Dubai, all over Belgium, all over South Africa. They defect. So now normal thing for war. We will not even establish an Ambazonia defection center, but they defect naturally. So Cameroon government don't spend money to put centers all over. Who go there? I will show on a video in a couple of minutes. When I see some video where they will do something. I will analyze and no one talk and I'm going to go delete them before I show them. I want to show them. So that me what boys and them push me they understand. Say Cameroon government. When I see Easter Churuma, we talk say Cameroon government military no ever shoot kill no person. Man check about that divide on chat so that I bring up this audio. Any man join me, make it share extensively. Yeah, I think we get enough percentage to bring her out. So they said you see they don't bring all their picking the way they for DDR center now they for the top of their Facebook page. Every day they can't talk. Now only that one news become a disaster. All man don't wash your hand. All fighters away. They be having the dream self say, oh, what I go do now? How they know very well. Military take you are dead. Not dead. They need it. The only thing of you look at. I will show you a whole video, and then I will analyze the video from the DDR center people themselves. You go see whether people don't tell you. Nothing my contribute expert like man, expert. Now you work that government putting up to do propaganda. They get budget when they run that thing. So Cameroon government spend all the money they get in total debt. See now, they won't go beg the African Development Bank borrow money. They say they won't go build ring road. They don't build ring road how many times? Now how many times they won't borrow money for build that ring road? 10 times, 20 times. Since we probably come power of 1982, he start talk about ring road. Till today, ring road never finish. After how many years of power? So it's a failed state. It's a failed state. Now when we the Pope Ambazonia and Southern Cameroon, we are gone. We are gone. We'll not be, listen, me be very clear. Me all man know. Till this war will end. Now when I talk, say all the leaders for that part, they can't claim so, America won't do this, America won't do this, they won't tag with terrorists. Now sham. Now craze. It will ever happen. Now me, Eric, that I talk. It will never, I want to say I whole life show say, oh, go and call the lobbyist firm, go and call, wait, which lobbyist firm? Which lobbyist firm? When me, I know vote for go for Congress. That's the problem. So Cameroon is destroyed. It's a state of lawlessness. We will never stay with La République du Cameroon. That is the case. It is clear. So we like behind the tongue up. If he like he die, the predecessor come. Whosoever come, rather his successor. He like his successor come. We, the people of Southern Cameroon, will only match the fire. Now I will bring the video up very quickly. Very good, excellent. I think I don't get some more battery for this other device. I will show now, mommy and papa them. Mona see how the Cameroon government is finished. I thought that they do it, they don't finish. So I'll go for this. These people that this thing, they feel say, you know for them, they feel say when you want to talk about the this and so on and so forth. All right, very good. Okay. I will go for that one way. So one day they'll be doing a football and I'll wait you. Good. You see, all they don't come out, and I even know their name, they are not careful. No, they're not past 10 when they talk of Facebook, so we'll not care. Okay, very good. 26 June. Excellent. I'm there. Okay, this one now the mark country. People used to put this video. I want to take una eye chop Christmas. I will analyze the event. Then I will take you go only for your interquarter. You see what they call and say population. See something. Quickly. Good. Look at now football matches. They say life is sweet at the DDR according to them. See. So now football that. Okay, if you count them, look at them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. They don't run how many? They don't even reach. Count them very well. So why I showed you, I don't want to show them long. Now, let me say this to you people, fellow Southern Cameroonians. God knows how He punishes people. Now a whole football match that for DDR Center. Football means now the one of the sports. You don't come from Maryland and sit down and play soccer, did a football team. Police, the whole county police, it mixed plus the police of that county, plus another neighboring county for can control traffic for football. Football means see, this one I was showing, I said the people they not get one eye support. They bring football say they wait football, they come up for play, I think they say they wait for finals, on a wait now they win the finals. So even a semi-final or a final, means say population where they for this video. But it's a shame say DDR, you not even get up to look at this football team now how many people they did. Now at least one team they forget I think 23 players for there about your coach. And then the very team, another team they forget the other number of players and bet. In the case when having two teams, they never forget 22 players. Plus their reserves, plus their coaches. So DDR are not even get a complete number of ex-fighters, not even reach the number for one football match. So this is now them put them here out here. Go to the page, it's there. Count it and see. So that's why I don't talk say we the people of Southern Cameroon who don't win. Cameroon government, God don't punish them. My country people, God bless you for this video. Thank you so much. He don't take your own hand. He leak video where they job say they come out football fire and they work at the beg money. Then they don't reach 22 people. 22. Then because football is one way the whole DDR is not become a come out show so they get population. So that is it. Some people say show we Amber their own ball. When Amber the organized ball, the military go attack Bafut. Not that the whole Bafut will come out. Amber not even there for the organized ball because they're for war. We fight war. When I be there for do propaganda, we are at war, and that's how we are going to fight it. So the DDR Center don't disgrace themselves. Now you see, because the Republic government don't key 6 fighters and where they go them for DDR Center. Now we can't leak out, we bring out the news, authentic news. The whole Facebook now, the DDR Center Facebook guys, they need the rest. Oh, so the number they don't do live video. These guys are finished. See, my country people, I like you because you claim they get sense, but you're not serious. Now in that, now you now logo they now this a whole football match. DDR Center, now in that. Count them. I want me to count as a pass. Count. 1, go that side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go so. Come so. They not reach 22. They not reach 22. Now in that, a whole center. A whole center. Cameroon government is really finished. All that. God. Amber, oh yeah. Now, when you talk about, you need to compare and contrast now. A whole government for a country, he make a committee, he create centers, DDR. A whole country, government where you go with president, ministers. He appoint a former governor, the fire young governor. He appointed to be chairman with that nonsense. Till today, when I play a whole football match, we not get 22 players for both sides. Oh my goodness, we don't do la Republic du Cameroon. Look at that's it. So Ambazonians may we be aware. very much aware, say, if they claim, say, all man is defect. Listen to me. Listen very well. If they claim, say, all man is defect, and then they go DDR center, then time for football, don't say the Republic and they run, no, because they don't touch them for their bones. They can't stand the truth. If they claim, say, all man is defect, according to them, then they go DDR center. So the only thing where, if it happen, say, upon all that noise, would get now only less than 22 for the whole DDR center, then it means everything. It means that they don't kill the rest of the boys just as they kill the other 6. That is the message. There are 2 things involved here. 2 things involved. Either they lie, because we don't get the exact figure as they claim, but this video, now a good database for analysis. They did lie, number 1. 2 things. They did lie, either lie say, would the defend, will it ever defend, because we know we, or truly, if they don't defend, pass this figure, the military don't kill them. That's it. So, Ambazonians have won the war. The video is football are the most precious thing, especially for this kind of time. But for the football, no spectator, no coach, no goalkeeper, no up to 22 players for 2 teams. Probably they play win. We did not see the 2 teams because now DDR when we celebrate together. Every all when I made them because celebrate. We not see no one. Football intercategory for village. See number of people. Guys the black body side, picking the black body side with the chop chin for this side. But DDR we are not reach 22. 22 we are not reach. So that is the disaster the Cameroon government face now, so Mami and Papa. We don't win the war. Now, why that one wants to seize this opportunity for tell Ambazonian fighters, say, hold your peace. Stay for your small corner, hold your fire. Make no man of you say, drop weapon, go do this, go do that. No. You don't say, I don't show on the video. You see, they don't go do audio, they do video for line because the centers don't be destroyed. It need to exist. They don't do that propaganda, just don't quiet, go wait them. They said, don't go take video, they go put on video for football. Video for football, where, you know what to be football match? And wait to that case, football when a Cameroon government wants for propaganda. These chips say they forget to hire prisoners them because that video became for pack where you know for MNC way for count people. How you do video for football match? Then would we count? That's it. So the government of the Republic of Cameroon is finished. Completely finished. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to know one thing, fellow Ambazonians, Mami and Papa. That is the circumstance now. We already win Cameroon government, completely defeated. Go look at how they attack the dark project. The very my country people. Even on top that, oh, that this, that many hurry. We see on place, we saw that one come bright on post say, that get $20,000. They cry because of the highest money they get them. Not the highest. They cry say, oh, that get $20,000. They don't go buy gun. They don't go do this. They go buy now shoes. Especially now that buy shoes. You don't hear that go say they don't buy shoes or go give soldier. No. The shoes the way Eric Tato show for Facebook where they differ in their number will bring plenty cash show if you like. Now people the individual contribution people they begin to assist the 5,000. That and the members and they get the objective way they execute them according to the need and the timetable. That's it. So whether it be La Republic Ageno, or it be ADF Soreto, or it be a Pico, or it be Sisiko, or it be Wo, all man from the we get for the various factions inside that, and all man we need to work according to any of these programs. We need to work according to La Republic agenda. That need to work according to La Republic pressure. You know, work according to the peaks that pressure. You know, work according to the egg of seed that pressure. You know, work according to any person in pressure. That will work according to the timetable and the needs on the ground. Now, so that will work. That get one of the best team members the way they strategize. You don't do the thing. So if I can't make any noise to that, but if I really some that member they answer you, you know, not that many answer you, no one. Me I only talk for like a general active where they hit all sides. So, Mami and Papa them. Now, by the way, that be the most trusted side. Now, I see my country people fight that every day. Once all this corona don't end very well, we'll go out to states and stuff like that for raise money for that. And the money will be raised based on the representatives of the state. We're going to do it. We'll work it out. So we thank the dark members who don't stay fast. They continue for fund projects. Continue to make sure, say, you know, the money there for the purpose and there for the site where all man enter Siam. We thank system the Rabewe. He don't mount this power. Thank Dr. E. Thank Brother Gideon, Salas Atefo, Mitch, Big D, Sister Auntie Anastasia, Sister Jennifer, all the damn members, Dr. Zama, all now. I'll be extremely very proud of them. Normally, 2 weeks, I don't attend meeting for that, but I only read. Me, I'm a floor member, but the dark people, all them, the least mile they can for that than me. So I tell you, come over, so put their amount for them, do one, so they are powerful people. So we continuously thank them, and we say, for a period like this, they don't try all to sabotage that. Cameroon government don't try all way, they don't do everything. Soldiers and for other side, they don't do everything, but that remain the best, the toughest. Because we hear put the announced money for audio, you see no mission. But me as every tattoo, I don't talk my own for my baby, but when I go hot, hot. This one will happen for Fakwe, happen. This one will happen for Manu, happen. 1 franc, I need access of a person. So you have to know, say, ways in the way, if you use your personal money, make action. Today, I've moved my personal money in my pocket, like 250,000. I make a some place for Douala Hot, if I like, anytime, any day. I remove 100,000, I make a play for Munya Hot, anytime, any day. So that is it. So Cameroon is feeling, me Cameroon government know one thing. They will not ever end if we not get our independence. That is the fact. No independence, no peace for the Republic of Cameroon. Write it down. No independence of Amazonia, no peace for the Republic. That's it. And me, Eric Tato, plus all other ambassadors, the way they be committed, will ensure so we'll get this independence. We follow the footsteps of our president for J, His Excellency Siseko Ayok Julius. We talk say independence now or resistance forever. Yes, and we want to thank them for the spirit of resistance. Now we will stay focused, very focused, very, very focused. See some people they just say, oh, every tattoo. You don't see Pam Fongala for a picture where they put on and put them for draft. Say, oh, Pam for draft something, Tassan has dropped, partner has dropped $100 or the Pam Fongala for basket. I say, when I leave them. One of the one I said, the very Pam Fongala for where they compromise in, I way Sako they use them for draft. That is how God reveals things. See, let me say this very carefully. Let me get a bottle of water. You see, the way God will pray, then he fight God, and then he fight for the way God choose him. Naira 10 is the choosing. And even though Tassan did inside the Judas Iscariot, but he still remain a disciple of the Naira 10. We don't even dismiss it, bring a Naira 9. We got to remain consistent on the truth. They say, the truth, not the truth. Every now one man is talking. So, you see, the whole of, excuse me, the pigs them. They be talk say, all man for Naira 10 be compromised except Patasan. But when you reach your job from Doga Mantung, they bring Pam Fongala for a picture. Excuse me. All right. So, thank you. Okay, now, I'm okay now. So, as I talk, it be very important for you to understand the way God they operate. A lot of times I tell people, say, Cameroon government, it be frustrated. Any man where it try to fight the truth, it always be frustrated. Ask yourself, why despite the conspiracy, I still stay here? Ask yourself. So you can imagine how much they don't fight for kill the truth. The AGC them, the pigs them, don't fight anything to all kind of way, but never fight them. You see, when to be consistent, now the fact say, when you name man as compromised, then you can't take a picture, use them for raise money. Somebody say hallelujah. So that's what God will pray. Now Pam Fongala for that. When I see right hand person. Yes, now always suppose they take them for use them for raise money, but it will be compromised. It may be weighty, it may be compromised according to them. So that's how God operates. So a friend of a compromised person is a compromised person, isn't it? So pigs and say them too, they won't be compromised because they use palm from for when La Republic we don't give them money. They go sign federation for can't do draft for go win war. So that is what I told my people. Say, no fight them, leave them. Every day God will explain. See the diplomacy stuff where they carry cry all over. All over. They cry, say, oh, you know, I want to salute Mami Esther where they watch from Cape Town, South Africa. God bless you, Mami. God bless you. Thank you so much. Good, Mami. So, oh, they do sacred diplomacy. They do this. I can't tell and say, listen, there is nothing like sacred diplomacy. Sacred diplomacy, now on the ground where you go see them, you go see the put, and then you tell your people what you don't do. So diplomacy is not just a technical way for operate inside the political cycle. You know what I mean? I say you can't lie, but you say sacred diplomacy. So at the end of the day, they say they use that mob, they can't say, oh, some lobbyist firm, they want me to tag with terrorists. If you do sacred diplomacy, if you don't explain all the things for the senators and so on, and the US people, not be so. But because nobody do and you can't lie to Ambazonian people, at the end of the day, they can't cry and say me they go be Twitter warriors. Apart from Eric Tata and a few other Ambazonians where they get major pages, American government follow for the crisis. Every day Sacco, they don't follow him. Nobody reads what he writes. That's why he's not quoted anywhere. So we got to be technically very serious about this. I will tell one of the doctors, I go some doctors, I tell you, say, to be honest, we are getting the independence, but anybody follow Sacco get at least 1 billion years for come close to a Kiliwindi. I say it every time. And it will be 1 year go pass, 2 years go pass. On don't do draft now, wait. 6 months go pass, nothing will happen with draft. 1 year go pass, nothing will happen with draft. 1 year, 2 or 3 days ago, even at 1 year where Switzerland declared they want to do negotiation. Now no money talk about Switzerland. All my talking about UN Security Council. But I be telling now, say we need to talk about Switzerland, but nothing will happen in Switzerland. That's it. Now Kenya that we're a member for Security Council. So we have won the war. All the infiltrators have been destroyed. Now, I want to give one advice from the AGC people then. I try for, some person try to form me something for way Dr. Cho write and wait Sunday briefing. I read the first 10 lines. Good, but very boring. Long, lengthy paragraphs. So I want your back say, people the way they say they overwrite English for Dr. Cho. Me, they try for advice, say AGC, AGOVC. When I never forget team, you cannot see when I do them a lot of times. As a journalist, as a writer, people they easily read when you get many paragraphs because you don't forget. I mean, go and check it out. It's too bulky. One paragraph you get like 50 or 80 lines. Nobody reads that. Trust me, the effect will be very limited. You know, the read corporate. If Donald Trump pick that, you know, read them. Anybody pick another. So me of see they go back, they go revise their writing skills. Me the president make sure so everyone write. Me get many paragraphs. Now just good advice what they get. So they put it over right grammar. They over talk grammar of see. When I advise on the presidency for writing, the more you break down your paragraphs, the better. Now I see some evidence of news item, they will paragraph now 1 line. 1 line paragraph with 1.5 lines. So me they go down, you check the write-up this Sunday. It's too bulky. So it's not good. Nobody reads that. Now, as I don't talk, at least people in egg of some egg of people that were green thing are true. It's too bulky. So that Dr. Trey write-up, me they go, when they break and down the edit time, I'll go read that. I read 10 lines and nothing continue. To be honest. I see Sunday briefing, I really don't read them, but when I see the first line, just 1 paragraph, you get like 80 lines. Nobody reads that, nowhere in the world, except for your tons surrogatism. So we go break and down. If a bit better, and sometimes, you know, if you put all team for one idea, always try for break and down. If you put episode 1, now why I see, Mojo goes simple, right? If you see film, you see like Prison Break get many seasons. Every inside season, they break into episode because if you watch episode 1, you press and you go do something for kitchen, you come back and continue for episode 2. So always put your writing everything in episodes. Always put them down in episode. Some person will say I was discouraged when I saw it. That's the truth. So put your writing in episode. You can put it in episode, make it short, brief, simple. Just get it down. Look at what I write. Now when you see Twitter, this way where I write 1 tweet. I talk all things inside the tweet. I make sure that I hit hard. So you read that you understand what I talk from start to end. So A of C should work on that. It's a very you know, it's a nice write-up, but it could be better if they break it down into episodes and make the paragraphs. If you just get 5 paragraphs 5 lines per paragraph, 5 lines per paragraph, 5 lines per paragraph, you know, I think this is my advice. I can offer the egg of C. So usually, because Dr. Cho don't write like this for the whole time, and supposedly you can get experts and way they claim to they know English. But on a serious note, egg of C not get no expert for writing. Probably that is why, with due respect, because otherwise, They will know simple basic skills of writing that say paragraph will be very important. You know, if you put 80 lines for one paragraph, it doesn't work. So I just give one a professional advice for free, a professional counsel. Let them go there, break it down. And you know, it's going to be nicer. People will read it more conveniently. It's very good when you have many paragraphs. Some, for example, right? You know, the Prince of Boyard is dead. He died early Sunday. Next paragraph, Prince, whatever he put the name, died. This. People say, you go to the next paragraph, he was a prince, he lived here. So when it's nice, like some have even read it count, I say and say don't read 1, 2, 3, 4 paragraphs. You can continue paragraph 5. So that's how it is. But when you, I mean, man will read one paragraph, 60 lines, you're even tired. And sometimes if you even skip the lines, if you skip the line, you'll get all the facts. If you even skip some line where some 2 1 they resemble, you can go right for line 50 where you didn't have a line 5. So all of us must understand those things. Paragraphing is very important, and most often paragraphs, if you be the maximum of you see paragraphs a day, sometimes not 20 lines thereabout, which is still not good, but sometimes because you know and split the idea on some person quote, you have to put out one paragraph. For example, the governor of Arizona said you quote it because now one quote, so it talks on 20 lines, you have to put another go 21 line for that paragraph alone because now a quote. But if you use that very quote, you make it into a story, you quote and talk. You see when Donald Trump talk. You see, all CNN, BBC, National Telegraph, all different. We need because say, oh, you don't go White House, go do this, because you follow through a Trump talk, you use them into a story, and that way it becomes good. So those is just little advice for Egg of C, very little advice for free. That's cool. You know, news writing is one of my skills. That's one of the things I do very well. So without saying, ladies and gentlemen, we'll put our hands together. We'll continuously praying for our boys on the ground. And we'll tell the refugees and say, I get some small package where will come from us soon. One of my contacts from Nigeria had already looked some place for now. In the days ahead, we will do everything well for make sure that the refugees will be very nice and comfortable, at least forget a particular skill. We are working on that, and it's going to be very good. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Southern Cameroonians, we're going to end it here. But before ending, I want to all my watch me this song. They say the one strategy there for winning La Republique, win a DAC. So I invite all man. Some people they say, oh, they don't know how to send money for DAC and so on. They call me. I don't say no. Just quickly. I'm on a live show. Can you give me 10 minutes? I'll give you a call back. Please, yes. All right, so without said, ladies and gentlemen, all we will get from be very, very, very serious. I also see the opportunity, someone just mentioned Dr. Makongo for today. I want to thank Dr. Makongo for a good work they do and all the calls they don't make up for various agencies for expose La Republique du Cameroon. We say, Doctor, God bless you. Now, right away, I hold in very high esteem as one ambassador we get a focus on what they do. So we'll be very glad. Say all man they follow up. We'll be very happy. So as I talk about that, say now the initiative that members will get meeting where they are not be feed because we get some 1 or 2 negotiations. I hope the next meeting where they will invite me, we will try for bidding. You see that get in meetings then, and I'll be very happy the way that they work, and I'll be very proud of the successes of DAC. So we'll be happy. Me all man join DAC, and at the moment we'll get for change the game. We see Christ, people they don't bring boots, and we'll get I think it don't be 23 or thereabout. Those boots them. Some other friend we don't buy so and we'll pick them up. So me all will come together, put these things together, and me the impulse to them for the revolution. They know one thing, say Eric Tato not give them not breathing space. And just of course, just to mention, these days people they see a lot of my pictures online, some people they cry and so on. My followers they understand what they do. That picture they hurt people them, and the people don't need that me the picture hurt them. So they will see more of those pictures on the 23rd. I go Las Vegas or Vegas. The pictures will be out. I'll make sure I put them. I'll likely do Colorado any of these days. I'll make sure I put the pictures. So they will see my pictures. And my people they understand because I move for business, I move for generate my own personal money for send and down meeting that happen. So everybody who is a supporter of Eric Tato understands. And not to forget, say we will launch the National Telegraph Radio by mid of July. So I will send supporters a personal invitation. Point they want to support the radio project. I get support of Sierra Leone, Gambia. Every ambassador they want to support them, we will gladly take your support. If you don't want to support them, we need beg you. You can go and kiss a tree. I want to say very clearly, if you're not my friend, you not receive my invitation. Take them very clear. Be very clear. Invitations will only go to friends. And everybody share a particular general WhatsApp group or on our Facebook page. You can't make comment the way it not concern you. You'll be blocked from that page. I want to take this advantage for announce and say only friends of Telegraph will be needed to talk about the radio, not a radio project. If you come there, you're not my friend. If you're not my friend, listen to me. You will not receive my invitation. So it's for friends of Telegraph only. If you're an enemy of National Telegraph, which I know you exist, get the hell out of my project. Get the hell out of our project. So when he beg you, you only grumble, you stay. But the friends for Telegraph, they will support the initiative. So be very clear, because a friend is a friend, an enemy is an enemy. I don't tackle on that. So me want to be very clear. Even during the launch, I'll remind you, say if you be enemy, you don't need for be for the launching. You don't need for be. So me the enemies will be very aware. The launching will come ahead. I don't tell one of my sisters, Sister Vicky for Ireland, I don't tell the other Sister Jen for France. A lot of them, you know, I have thousands of friends who support the initiative. And I have as much as that as enemies who will not. And so you will not be invited. Okay? You're not invited. You come there, you can't mention, you only get crashed. If you see my invitation for WhatsApp group, no comment, it not concern you. Because I don't need you for assist the project. We need now friends or friends for decide for support or not. And even as a friend, you not be obliged for support. Because Telegraph is doing very well, as you see. We're doing fine, very good. But as you always know, a support from a friend or friendship extension is one of the best things in the world. So this is just to tell everybody, say, make them be aware, all the enemies of Telegraph. If you go, like when the new website will come up for Saturday Radio, they will get our friends and if you support the radio, they will $5, $1, anywhere. You know, all American radio stations and even TVs, they be community run. Now community run now. People they contribute, they assist. But you know, it's different with Amazonia. Some people they just be very reckless, careless, wicked, and stuff like that. Now, one of my friends sent me this thing before I come back to talk about this Telegraph. I almost forget. He sent me on since they don't. Yes, okay, I'm there for the page now. I'm not read the person name, but I'll just read way to way the person sent on a general message. I solicit your intervention. My cousin was killed in a Kange village last week by. I not read the other one. I just might say by unknown people. They say they accuse you of stealing 2 pineapples. Then the family of the deceased is being held hostage to pay 500,000 silver despite killing the young man who left behind 6 young kids. There's a village next to Nguti. I would appreciate if you can get. Okay, yeah. I think I know a couple of people get contact with those guys through the family loans. You can go when you go live. You can bring it up. Yeah, cool. Okay. So. I'll need one of the fighters, their number, they get for release. So if they stay around Nguti for this village, they just talk to Erita to the back. Any man where you hold those family members, they may release immediately. Be very important. And then we'll also talk about some situation they go on for Manu. For Manfewe, for 2 days now, they take president for Petro Union, of course. And then now they don't take one, Mr. John Fonga, as I hear. These things we'll get to understand. My next show I will try to analyze them. And any person where you hold anybody for any reason, get for release those people. Get for release them. So anyway, you not get for even go there. It's wrong. And when you say some people they do, from why they in the military now they do them because the one after which happened for Mayor for Manfred, they find all way for discredit Amber fighters. So we pray God, me Amber fighters remain consistent, they remain very straight to the point, and so thank them very much. So I think I will talk about this. I know I've expanded them. I will go backstage for try to make all these calls, make sure everything be okay. You know, one of our cardinal responsibility for this revolution, for discourage any person who try to temper on the aspect of civilian consideration. So God bless you. Have a happy Sunday. Excellent turnout today for a page will be terribly restricted. If you look at, if I even go say for him, I think he talks on point. If you say, I will show him fine. Thank God, say I get my other device here. I go for you. See, when I put Eric Tato, where is it? Come on quickly. Okay, I'll put it quickly. Okay, so now, so you put Eric Tato here. You see where to the right hand for here. That's it. You see that? You see this thing for here? So it's showing a restriction that you can't invite friends to follow or like this page. So you see, so. That's it. The page be restricted, terribly restricted, but we'll still be happy for get this wonderful turnout. So always keep sharing. And we'll finish, we'll move and put them for YouTube. You know, say everybody will watch them. One time on my watch, and one time especially my small brother, Clotato, where they always give me the support. Say, oh, Graham, go ahead, you're on track. So that's how we pray, that's how we function. So we'll leave them at this juncture and just to reiterate, as I tell enemies, they say, we don't need you for any concern Telegraph or Eric Tato, although they always stick up. Once after I launch the radio, we'll go to, cover the website with the subscription listing so that I will give the code only for my friends. And any enemy will go you get to pay. It will be in a subscription all the way. So, me now be very clear. As you now be aware, for life, you must select your friends and your enemies will succeed. Not tell me say all man are friends. No, you don't get all friends or all enemies. Select them, divide them. Put one for this side, put one for this side. Understand? Say, if me I be lion, I'm a friend and then a lion. If you want a leopard or a hyena, I know my friend them. Or you want a sheep, me I be this. So put and clear. If I be good with my friends them. Man and wolf with friends, and so I separate them. I know how they operate with them. So that's how it is. So this one be very clear, and thank God for a day like this. So all enemies of Eric Tato, you keep seeing more pictures and videos, and the fighters on the ground, they understand. Take for example, have you got to listen to my video and they play my video, take my small video and drink my water, relax. You can't criticize Eric Tato, but you do for Facebook every day, you wear one suit for sure, say you wear a suit. You forget say you have suit, don't a Chinese suit, if it's there by $5 pass Eric Tato water, but you won't criticize my drinking water. So the fighters understand and they know very well exactly what Eric Tato is doing. Now for put my fingers right inside on the eyes on all of my enemies. When I don't share the video, now I don't start fear for share my video. When I need to use it for sabotage because when I see an stone, I don't flop. That's how it's going to be. So God bless all supporters of Eric Tato. God bless all supporters of National Telegraph. God bless all genuine Ambazonian fighters. God bless the 10%. We will win the war as we have already won. Thank you so much. God bless you and happy Sunday. Bye-bye. Not forget to go check out the dark website. Very important. www.darkcommunity.com or www.dacommunity.org. So not forget, make sure, say, you know that particular fact and get it very clearly. So people they say, fighter understand nothing good as using a fighter, one fighter, that I talk about fighters. So only for write one thing, you make a mistake, the S come out from fighters because you be one kind of bring conspiracy. And so God will punish all mine and my enemy. Okay? Now, we'll get them very clearly. We thank all my who don't watch this show. Go check out the dark website. Remain the 10%. God will bless you. Okay? And I think that's it. We're done. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. And I want to salute to my brother Bruno waiting for Ghana. Very hardworking man. It'll be displaced by the war. God bless all refugees for Ghana, Nigeria, Burkina Faso, Ethiopia, Morocco, Dubai, Cyprus, Northern Cyprus, Thailand, Bahrain, Kuwait. All side will get refugees them. Say may God bless you, okay? Thank you so much. When I say Ambo, yeah. I don't talk thank you. I don't talk bye-bye like 6 times. Over love. Alright, so we'll leave them at this stage. I'm a thank you now. So stay very glued. And I'll talk again, say, during the launch of Telegraph Radio, I want all my supporters to be on the show. We'll announce that we'll get for shut up enemies their mouth through our attendance and through our contribution. We'll shut up their mouth and say, no, Telegraph is going ahead. So God bless you. Stay blessed. Bye-bye.